I'll give you this. In a couple of years, right? So get to a couple of years, get him maybe into his third year. The question's going to be that we're going to ask a lot. Who's the best all-around player in the NBA? Is it Wemby or Cooper Flagg? That's going to be your question, because I don't see Cooper Flagg as someone who's just going to light it up and score 30 a night, right? Maybe because he's got so many other skill sets. I mean, you watch the guy play, he can do everything, right? He's a great passer. He's a great ball handler, right? He can do anything you want to on off. He's got great vision. You see some of his passes at Duke, it's like, wow, some point guards who come up that are pass-first point guards don't see the floor the way he does. Being as tall as he is, he's going to be able to make those Halliburton-like passes where it's like, wow, look at Halliburton getting up making that pass. On offense, he's going to be a scorer, a facilitator, a ball handler. He's going to do so many things. Doesn't mean he's going to score 12 a game, but I can see him scoring in the 20s, averaging 22, 24, 25 a game. But he's also going to be someone that's going to give you nearly 10 rebounds, nearly 10 assists, to be a different kind of triple-double threat. Plus, you've seen him play defense. He plays defense very intensely, right? A lot of defense is desire, and you see him, and he's been such a big linchpin for Duke on both sides of the court. Like, that's going to be the big thing, is that he can do so much. You know, it's not like, hey, here comes player X into the league, and you know he's going to be a scorer, right? This is going to be a guy who's line to score points. This is going to be a guy that's going to distribute the basketball. This guy's going to play complementary basketball. This is going to be, he can do so many things. He is going to be a big scorer, but there's going to be games where he scores 15, but he has 13 assists. There's going to be games where he scores 29 and has 5 assists, where he scores 40 and he has 8 assists, or he scores 25 and he's got 15 rebounds and 10 assists. Like, that's the kind of skill set that he has. And after he gets used to the league for a couple of years, that's going to be the big thing. Because we talk about, hey, who's the best player? Who's the best player? You have to kind of widen it out, because you're talking about him doing things that not every star player in the NBA can do, right? As good a player as Karl Anthony Towns is, the guy can't play defense, right? As good a player as Jalen Brunson is defensively, you're not sitting here saying you're not even going to make any all-Nick defensive teams. And there's only, 15 people on the roster.
There's only 7 guys that play.
You're not even making the second team all Knicks. But Cooper Flagg is that kind of guy where he does everything. That's kind of where I see him as a guy that's going to go between 22, 27 a game, around 10 assists, 10 rebounds. Like, that's going to be his career. And there's going to be times where the Mavericks are going to be impossible to defend at the end of games because, hey, is this Cooper Flagg to the basket or is this Cooper Flagg and he finds somebody on a cutter or he finds somebody for an open three? Like, that, it's going to be impossible to defend because he has such an expanded skill set.
Well, what's great about it also is that you're talking about the front line that they've refortified, right? Gafford signs the 3-year extension. You still have Washington. Lively's going to come back off injury. So now we get the Lobbin effect, and at 6'9", we've seen several examples spanning the last couple of generations of guys at that height who've just dominated at all ends because they see everything in front of them. You look at LeBron, you go back to Magic. Hopefully at some point Cooper Flagg is hosting a podcast or a TV show so he can spin a ball like it's a globe like Magic did on the Magic Hour. All that to say, 39%.
You got to explain to millennials what the Magic Hour was. That was a long time ago, man. The Magic Hour was like 25 years ago.
You know what? I'll do a blog about it and a podcast at Swollen Dome. I'll have it up tomorrow.
I think his biggest ones was when he had he had Howard Stern's band on. He had Jessica Hahn on. I mean, that's how long ago that's been.
Jessica Hahn. There you go. But, I mean, look, I appreciated the effort and that the guy took a spin, and, look, everything else he's touched has turned to gold. And even that, you could argue, it's always the opener of like, hey, you hosted a talk show. Good for you. But you got a guy that shoots 39% from 3, nearly 50% from the field, active on defense. Everything you've heard about him as a competitor, from glowing reviews from LeBron James and all the guys that worked out with him, Team USA, through his teammates, that he's just, one of the guys that just wants to compete and that nothing's given and that every day is another opportunity. Like all the cliche stuff, but it seems like you go to Duke and everybody wants to hate you. Nobody hated him, right? That turned with Zion Williamson, but oftentimes, that's fleeting. We go, well, we've got 30 years of hate. We're going right back to it. But Cooper Flagg, everybody wanted to watch what he was going to do next. We got the opportunity to watch a lot of those games in studio and in the final minutes of games. Watch how teams defended him.
Mm-hmm.
Here's 3 guys flying at him, doing everything he can just to get the ball out of his hands in an uncomfortable way so he can't see and make a play as much as to even take a shot. So with the depth and talent that's assembled, like Dallas is interesting. They're a mighty interesting team. Again,
Nico Harrison now can do interviews again. Hey, all right, I'm here. What do you want to know? Hey, we took Cooper Flagg, right? Hey, and remember, thanks to me, we got Cooper Flagg.
And remember, one of the things I theorized when Luka left was the loss of all that revenue. Right, when you lose all those international sponsors and deals,
that doesn't matter.
Cooper Flagg coming back probably repopulated a lot of those.
I mean, come on, TJ. Now clearly, every day will be Flag Day in Dallas. TJ,
that's not bad.
I mean, it's good. They're gonna sell like pictures of the American flag, except it's gonna be in Mavericks colors with his face where the stars were. You can do that. Your like brain is moving. Like, can I do that? Can I patent that? Can you get that on a T-shirt?
Yeah, I don't know. Flags are a very contentious thing.
Yeah, but if you make it look enough like as long as it's Mavericks colors and it's Cooper Flagg's face,
giant face. I mean, if it's just a giant, think of his head.
Yeah.
It does not take on a traditional flag shape.
You don't have to worry about it because he's the most famous flag with 2 G's.
Double G. Don't forget that second G. He's got a signature like a 3-year-old.
Yeah, but wow. Because the most famous flags are you had Randall Flagg, who was the bad guy in The Stand.
That's good.
Stephen King's book. Oh, it's a phenomenal book. I remember reading that book, reading the last 300. I was up till 6 o'clock in the morning finishing that book. That might be my favorite Stephen King book.
Yeah, Rick Flagg, who only had 1 G though.
Yeah, and then you had Colonel Flagg from MASH.
Oh yeah,
I could kill you with this part of my finger.
Well, don't forget Fanny Flagg.
Oh, yes, I forgot. I did forget Fanny Flagg. Also with 2 G's.
Yeah.
So it'll be Cooper Flagg, Colonel Flagg, Fanny Flagg, Randall Flagg. There's your most famous flags.
So later on tonight, once all games are over, are we getting match game reruns or fried green tomatoes?
And
what about Ace Flagg?
And the Ace Bailey had a tough day. How tough was it? He didn't work out for anybody, but still got drafted by blank. Don't
forget Edith Flagg.
Who's Edith Flagg?
The great designer.
Well, I don't have any Edith Flagg gear.
Like you don't wear designer stuff.
I wear designer stuff, just
really?
not Edith Flagg. I wear Nike and Adidas.
Who designed that shirt? Blind guy?
Nike. I wear Nike, Adidas, James Purse, Lululemon.
Case closed.
A little bit of Reebok. They're all designers. It's all design clothes. It's comfortable clothes. I'm wearing a Nike shirt and Adidas pants right now. I'm all confused. Which I didn't think about it. Like, because I'm wearing a Nike shirt and Adidas pants, I go, I am committing a really bad sports
all of your
fashion
clothes
faux
are
pas.
missing is a Fox Sports Radio patch.
No, well, Rob Parker's on vacation, so I can't get that from him. Because you could wear Reebok and Adidas because Adidas owns Reebok. Like, okay, but Nike and Adidas, I'm like, I should have saw that.
Do you think people know that?
I should have saw that today.
Do you think people know that?
No, but I know it. But I know it, so it's okay.
So psychologically, you decided to wear what you're going to wear. If folks have a problem with it, they can beat it.
Yeah, but I want to. Look, the old. You look good, you feel good, you play good, right? That's why people want to look good in your uniforms, want good.
Yeah.
Like if I feel okay, I'm going to broadcast well because I feel good about what I have.
I look fantastic, and I'm here and ready to dominate.
I mean,
but I am cleaning out my closet because nothing fits anymore.
Well,
everything's
what happens.
Oversized.
I mean, you still find a way for your White Sox gear and your Northwestern gear and your Bears gear. Sometimes all on the same day.
Purple.
I mean, all on the same day. You wear that sometimes.
I represent my city. Just like Colin's going to represent Portland while in Chicago.
I may hold out. May only play the home games or the away games when they play in Chicago. Never know.
That's a lot of clout.
Remember
clout with a K?
So, get ready. That is going to be your NBA future for Cooper Flagg. In a couple years, it's going to be who's the best all-around player in the game, and it's going to be Wemby or Flagg, and it's going to be pick your poison. That's what it's going to be.
The eyes of Texas are upon you. I mean, that's all it is. The planet Houston and Dallas for the battle.
Jason, do you think Colin will be better than Cooper?
Yes, because when you get hot, eventually you cool off. But Colin's always got hot takes. So he's going to keep going. He's got an everyday streak, like we have here with hot takes. Like we have an everyday streak with hot takes. This is what we do for a living in sports talk radio. We give you hot takes. Cooper Flagg eventually is going to cool off. It's going to have times that happens. But we're not every day. We're consistent. We are consistently giving you that.
Yeah, and I mean, Prosper gave us the lead for a future year because Ace Flagg will be ready to come up behind his brother. I mean, come on.